Last Sunday, my aunt passed away. She was a 65-year-old woman, full of zest, living all by herself in a tiny house half of a mile from me. It was as if her heart stopped beating on that day for no apparent reason. Unable to detect any causes, they blamed it on the age and grief from the recent loss of her husband. Yes, my uncle had died a few months ago. I used to see them more frequently than one would imagine. Aside from my short visits every weekend, we used to have an elaborate dinner once every month that always ended with an irresistible pie from the hands of my aunt. After my uncle was gone, this ritual did not cease. My aunt needed my visit more than ever, so I kept seeing her every other day. All of this had turned bizarre during last 2 months. She had transformed from a verbose to a recluse, not because of the sorrow from her loss or overpowering loneliness, but because of something else that I couldn't just figure. She did not seem interested in mundane chatter anymore, the kind that used to be her favorite. Rather, she talked about life, fulfillment, regrets, the other side, and all of that weird spiritual stuff. I had chalked it up to her growing age. People change when they go past a certain age, don't they? Something just tips them over the confines of normalcy. It was just that in my aunt, it had appeared out of nowhere. That was the only odd thing about it. Then one day, she patted my arm from across the table as I ate a piece of pie. Lucas, listen to me now, she said. I have finished my preparation. I must leave soon. I don't want to surprise you, so I'm telling you now. She had said strange things before, but nothing had seemed as bizarre as this. What are you talking about, Aunt? I had asked as I kept nibbling the pie. Your uncle needs me now, she had responded with a grin that made her look calm and strangely certain, as if she knew what she was talking about even though it made no sense to me. Her eyes struggled to withhold drops of tears as she looked at me as if to convey something without actually saying it. Aunt, I think you should rest more these days. I'm telling you not to bother about cooking anymore. I can take care of things. I can bring food from the restaurant. I tried to reassure her while completely dodging her previous enigmatic remarks. Listen to me, Lucas. Your uncle told me he needs me and I must leave next Sunday. He told me I must leave next Sunday. She had kept muttering long after I had finished my pie. All you need is some rest, Aunt, I had said, brushing off the uneasiness as I left. On my way home, I felt sad for her. Her jovial demeanor that once made her the center of everybody's attention had perished and only to be replaced by the senile behavior. But then, on the next Sunday, she was really gone, really dead. I didn't think much of it. I brushed it off as a coincidence. Not that she was the only old person in the history to predict her own death by pure chance. The funeral was kept on the following day. Many of her friends and our relatives had attended. I had almost forgotten about our conversation, our weird conversation from the other day, but then something happened this morning. This very morning. I found a letter in my mailbox. It was a white envelope with my name on it, but there was no indication as to who the sender was. Amused, I opened it right then and there. Inside was a small note that changed everything. Lucas, your uncle and I need you. You must come next Sunday. You must come, Lucas. It read, It is Saturday today, and I have tried to explain this to everyone, hoping someone could help me. All you need is some rest, Lucas, they all have said, brushing off the uneasiness.